Welcome to Love is Blonde. I just thought I would get on here just a minute tonight and chat a little bit about what I'm wearing. This is Ashlee by Paula Young, and I've had it for, oh boy, let's see, probably 9 or 10 months. I don't wear it real often, but I do wear it occasionally. Well, I've had it boxed up and put away for a long time, and today I decided to get it back out. And once again, it impresses me so much when I do wear it that I want to kind of share this with you while it's fresh in my mind. It is, the color, by the way, is 1488A8. And that basically is I think it's a honey wheat rooted in the Paula Young line. So it's just your basic blonde. It's tiny bit golden on the side and neutral. And then it's got the number 8 root. It's really a pretty color. It impresses me a lot because it is not an expensive wig. Now, if you've been around wigs long enough to know, you probably know Paula Young is a less expensive, lower end line that has always kind of been, I think, slated towards older women. Not really, but kind of. I mean, that's what the impression you get when you first see the website and whatnot. It has a lot of shorter, more mature styles, I guess you could say. But don't let that bother you, because when you look around, you'll find some pleasant surprises, and this is definitely one of them. This is really a comfortable, pretty, nice everyday wig, really. I know there's been a lot of reviews on it. One in particular that stands out to me, one reviewer is Lisa M. I'll put a link to her below. She has done a lot of reviews on this wig, and she does updates on the wig. So if you really want to get some in-depth information about it, I recommend looking at what she's done on it. And when I got it out today and I put it on, I just thought, you know, this really is a nice wig. And for the money, you know, if you think about it from a monetary standpoint, name brand wigs are expensive. There is just no other way to say it. They are expensive. And sometimes you'll say, well, because it's the cap features, or it's the style, or any whatever it is that makes it more labor intensive, generally speaking. But I don't think that your high-end wigs with a similar cap to this, which is a basic no frills, no mono, no lace cap, you will find this holds its own with them perfectly. In some respects, it's almost better. And the reason I say that has to do mostly with the fibers. This is Paula Young's line of heat-defiant fibers called VersaFiber. There's quite a few wigs and toppers that they offer in this heat-defiant line, and I think that the fibers, as far as heat-defiant goes, are excellent. And they're not just excellent because they feel good. They are soft, not super fine, just soft, but they last. You know, that's the most impressive part of it to me, because when you get into some wigs like, let's just say for instance, Raquel Welch, Editor's Pick. I have wanted that one for so long, but I keep holding off buying it because it's so expensive. The style is adorable. It's very popular. It looks good on everybody, but the fibers, I hear, are not good, and I believe it because I have some other wigs in the same line that have proven that to be true. They just fray, they fry, they get dry and frizz way too soon, in my opinion. This one, I think, holds up very nicely. I have not done anything to it. I've worn it, I don't know, a dozen times maybe. I honestly can't remember if I've washed it or not. I think I washed it once, but I've never deep conditioned it. I've never taken heat to it, and I know those are two of the things that you should do to keep it to last longer. So I should probably think about getting that done, but it just doesn't seem to be succumbing to the same horrible fate that many of the other ones do. Now, be that as it may, it's still heat defiant and it requires extra care. They tend to knot up, especially underneath around the nape area. And this length is, it's really a good length, even as far as the style goes, but as far as the tangling, because it kind of hits your shoulders, but it doesn't really get a lot of friction. It gets the wear in the nape, of course, like all wigs do, but it just holds up great, and I'm just really impressed by that, because this is well under $100, and if you can get it on sale, you can get it for almost half of that. So I would recommend it to anyone who might be curious about whether or not this is a good wig. I'll show you the rest of it. It's pretty straight, but it has a nice little wave here on the ends, which I think helps take away from the poker straight, which does not appeal to me. I'm not much of a poker straight hair person, but it's just pretty. It's pretty. I think it has a wonderful style. It is comfortable. The ear tabs they have little openings in them so you can put your glasses in, which is nice, but they fit to my head snug and secure like Aesthetica wigs do. And that's one thing I love about Aesthetica is their ear tabs. So the quality is there in this wig. The quality is there in the construction. The quality is there in the fibers. You don't have the lace front. You don't have the mono anything, which if that's real important to you, then, you probably wouldn't necessarily like this one. But there's just nothing I can't do with this wig that I could do with any of the high-end ones. I did cut some bangs into it, so I really don't like to go without bangs so much. Pulling my hair off my face isn't that important to me, especially as I age, and I really want as much as I can possibly get to cover as much as I can cover this. It's just the way it is. But, I just wanted to share that with you before I called it quits for the day. I know it's dark in here. All I have is my ring light, so I don't know if you're getting the best representation of the color, but that wasn't really what I wanted to talk about. And nowadays, when we're not, we don't have to go anywhere. I should rephrase that. We're not supposed to go anywhere, so nobody's putting on a whole lot of makeup. I'm not wearing my wigs every day, but I did today, and I did put makeup on today, and I thought, you know what, if I want to talk about this wig, I'm going to do it now, and I'm still wearing the makeup. So, anyway, I just thought I would pop on here and show you Ashlee, and just give her a nice thumbs up, a nice recommendation for those of you who might be curious about her or interested in just an everyday wig for less money. I would definitely recommend this one. And it can be curled. I haven't done it myself. I'm afraid to, because my biggest fear is that I'll curl it and I might like it, I might not, but what if I want to go back to this? Well, I can't recreate this, in my opinion. And it's not because of the wig, it's because of my skills. I don't think my skills are there to do that. But sometime I might give that a try, especially if I get another one. I could be a little bit more brave and try something. But I do know that you're supposed to use heat on these to help maintain the fibers, and so eventually I'm going to have to maybe use one of those hot air brushes like Lisa M does, and just get these smoothed out really good. They're good now. I mean, this is, like I said, about a 9-month-old wig. I haven't worn it a ton, but I've worn it enough to know that the quality stands out, that the heat-defiant fibers are better than all of the other ones I have tried, and it's not expensive. It won't break the bank. So there you have it. Enjoy all of your days of staying in the house with a smile. It's kind of tough, Night times are nice because it's quiet and I get to talk to myself. Anyway, we won't go there right now. We'll just say that hubby's asleep. I shouldn't rag on him too bad. He's the one that cut these beautiful bangs for me, so there you go. All right, everybody take care, stay safe, stay in. Put your mask on if you go out. Don't sneeze, don't cough, don't breathe. All that stuff. Don't go to the hospital. Bad time to go to the hospital. So we will hang in there together and give us each other something to look at while we're waiting. How's that sound? It sounds good to me. So thank you for tuning into Love is Blonde, and I will see you again soon. Bye.